Oh, there it is. I was like, where did the game go? It's not working. It just took a second. It just took a second to like appear, you know? How are you guys doing? I was actually going to take the month off of Otome games so that we could focus a little more on horror, but this self-declared slice of death, Otome, the demo was dropped literally like how many hours ago? Like 4 hours ago or something like that. And I've actually had my eye on this game on Twitter. I didn't directly follow the account, but I've been lurking, following their profile for like a very long time. I think since one of their first posts, actually. I somehow found it, and I've been like stalking the project. So when I found out the demo was dropping, I was like, yo, I'm gonna check this out right now. So I kind of just threw everything else out the window, and we're gonna play Salvus Aries. Aries, I think, I keep calling it Aries, but it's Aries, I'm pretty sure. Look how beautiful the animation on the logo is for starters. Like, holy shit. You guys, this is without the full funding. This is the Kickstarter demo build. This is the self-produced Kickstarter demo build. If this is not a promising sign, I don't know what the fuck is a promising sign. Sorry, I'm like adjusting. My fan needs to hit me. It's really hot today. But I'm really impressed with what I saw, and I wanted to share it with you guys to actually play through, so I haven't played it yet. But I've seen some stuff from the trailer. It doesn't have full voice acting, so I'm still going to voice the MC for some parts, but it does have partial voice acting in English. There's no option for Japanese voices because it was only recorded in English. Like, it's not even out yet. It's in development. And the art is absolutely gorgeous. I'm excited to see how the story plays out. I'm pretty curious about it. So I figured we could take a look. But first, I'm going to go and very quickly say hi to as slow down as I can scroll. I'm gonna speed though, because I only have a couple hours. So, hello Josh, and Demo, and Kenkaku. It is a Western Otome. There have been some good Western Otome in the past, but I've never seen any on this scale. It literally looks like a production. I would have believed you. If you told me that this was made by Otomate, I would have believed you. So I'm really surprised. And Flame, hello! Yeah, the demos are huge. I think I read that it's over 50,000 words. We're not gonna even finish the demo. They're hoping the full game, I think it'd be like 250,000 words. No, sorry, 250,000. This is wild. It's really ambitious, and I'm hoping it lives up to expectations. So we'll find out. So Hana, hello. Western anime games are killer. It really depends on the game. Some of them I actually quite like. As controversial as that sounds, I quite like some of them. Some of them I don't like. I don't like ones that are trying to be anime for the sake of it, but ones that are anime and good I do quite like, so I'm excited to try this one. If the Kickstarter is successful, I wonder if they can get Boss as a VA for a stretch goal. Wait, hold on. I want to talk to you guys about the VA for a second. I'm gonna look up one of them, just so you can understand the scale. Ryan called Livy is on it. I don't know if it's Livy or Levi. I've never looked into how to pronounce it. I feel so bad about that, but I've seen his name around quite a bit. He's in Chainsaw Man, for starters. Like, this guy, he voices one of the love interests in this. He's in stuff like, he's Denji in Chainsaw Man. He was BB in Gunvolt 3. Oh my god, he's in Gunvolt 3 with me. Holy shit. That's so cool. It was Shahid in Three Hopes. He was Yamada in Yasuhime. He was, Konsu in Shin Megami Tensei 5. He's Ash in Fate Grand Carnival. Like, when we're talking big people, they got big people. They got really big people. I'm really freaking excited. Who else is in it? Let me check really quick. I'm sure I can find at least one more. I know one of them, she said good luck with the stream, and I was like, yo, that's the cast person. let me find hers. I find her post. Marissa Duran. Marissa Duran. Hold on, let me look her up on IMDb. There's some absolute wild shit on here. And this is before it gets funding, guys. This is all before it gets funding. Like, holy fuck. Who does she voice that you guys would know? She's an 11th seed in Overlord. She's Kyoko in Love Live. Sugumi in Rising of Shield Hero. Dodgeball Kid in Spy Family. I just imagine the really deep voiced Dodgeball Kid. No music. Do you guys want to hear the game? You should be able to hear the game. Let me check if it's not working for some reason. No, you should be able to hear the game. If you don't, let me know and I'll look into it. But yeah, anyway, there's a lot of really, really good people in it, so I'm pretty excited. If there ever was a stretch goal where Pam could also get on, that'll be fucking wild. But we're not gonna count on that. There actually are a lot of JRPG style games made by people in the West, though, Demo. There's quite a few, actually. There was recently one that was very similar to Fire Emblem, but I can't remember the name. Also, Sister Crusader, hello, and Joey, hello. Scotty, hello. Gabe, hello. Mercurius, hello. And hello, Rapture Queen, and Ballistic Brows, and Simiita, Serena. I'm sorry if I butchered that. I tried. Noe, hello, how are you doing? 25 View, hello. Hyperflash, Yorkie Rambar. The loading screen looks pretty cool, right? I love the logo so much. Pam is extra close to our faces. Yeah, I kind of like being really close up with my spooky models, so you can see all the details, like the stitches on my face and stuff. I like being a little bit closer with this one. And Tag Knight and Yuko Timari, hello. Conceptual, hello. VA of Lucy and Cyberpunk Edgerunners is also one of their future VAs. Yeah. There's so many good people. I'm not going to be able to handle these voices because I already get like really blushy when I play Otomate in Japanese, so I'm going to lose my shit. You can hear it now. Okay, I'm glad it's working now. Oh, Shinjinan, hello. Kyoki Yoko Bean, hello. Dog, hello. It's kind of quiet. It should be a little bit better now, I think. There wasn't on the loading screen? No! It should have had the same music working. Oh god, I hope people didn't leave because I didn't have music. That's embarrassing. Also, hi, Frey! And Dr. Dritz, hello. Okay, we're gonna get started on it now. But first, I want to show you guys the trailer really quick. Hold on. Let me switch the input for the audio so that you can hear it. I figured out why it wasn't working. The audio is broken. Literally, the audio is broken. I'm gonna have to use desktop. Hold on. It does mean that the alerts and stuff are going to sound a little bit funny. There's not very much I can do about that, I'm afraid. Just, give me a second. I'm gonna hide the game for a sec. Because I'm gonna have to make the audio invisible to do what I need. Don't give up! Thank you! We're not giving up because we're gonna play it. Okay, here we go. The settings are fine. I could have just left that up. I wasn't sure those. I had a few games betray me before. Anyway, I want to show you guys the trailer so you can have a good first opinion on the trailer. Moviacycle, hello! The trailer is already really wild. And Wilson, hello! Where's the trailer? Hold on. Oh, here we go. So this is the trailer on Kickstarter, so that those of you who don't know what it is can get a little bit of an impression. Hold on. The trailer really, really impressed me. Congratulations, you're dead. Welcome to the afterlife. The song is a banger, too. And Aaron Kelly. But like this does not look like an indie game at all, let alone a Western game. Yes, Fresh, hello! It literally looks straight up Otomate quality. Like, holy shit. MC also kind of looks like me. I love beheadings. I'm excited. I can't wait for the beheadings.
You can hold my hand too.
The audio levels are a little bit difficult to hear the voices in the trailer, but I mean, I don't care. We'll find out in the game. We can adjust the levels if needed. But I'm in love with the song already. And I really like how shiny the art is.
If anything frightens you, you can be sure to count on me.
Much bravado after that little scene last night.
Indie developers can go hard. I'm not saying they can't. It's just not typically the look
My business too.
of a game that's like a Western Otome. They tend to not look quite as distinct in a way. I don't know how to explain. This feels very much like an Otomate game, even though it's not. hoping that this is going to set a really high bar for future English Otome, so we'll find out as long as the demo lives up to the hype. I like how it says including a special villain route where you can go feral. Hey Lynn! We'll see who did the music in a sec. The song is really good. Singer is Rame. The music producer is Nem. I need to look them up later because I really like the song. And I hope so, feral. It says we can go feral free, so let's hope. It also is a 17 plus Otome, which is very, very rare. There are some that are rated M, but usually I feel like is more of a precaution than anything. Like, they don't usually warrant that rating. So I'm curious what sets this one apart. Swimming, hello! This full song is on the studio YouTube. Perfect, I'm gonna have to go listen to it. That sounds really, really cool. Anyway, let's bring the audio back. And I'll show you guys a little bit of the settings that you can have. I do know with Otome games, oh god, why can't I go back to the volume page? Oh no. There we go. With some of them you can change voices for individual people. But in this game, it is only the volume, for voices in general, so you can't turn down one voice. For example, if I wanted to voice the MC myself the whole time, I can't really do that, unless I mute everybody. But I don't want to do that. So we'll just voice her when the actual voice isn't. With an off vocal! Ooh. If I would have known that, I would have tried to learn it before stream. We'll see. If I end up continuing the demo, if it's really good and we want to stream more of the demo and I actually am able to fit it in, maybe I can do a cover for next time I play it. Alright, let's jump in. I'm gonna call myself boss, like always. Okay, let's see. It was the day of my execution. We're off to a fantastic start. If you had a chance to make a game, is VN the route you'd go for? No, actually. I have 2 ideas in my brain for games that I'd really like to make if I had the resources. I am actually working on a visual novel with a group of friends, actually. So, yes, but because of that, if I was making one on my own and I had the resources, I probably wouldn't want to make a VN because I'm already kind of working on a hybrid VN type thing. What I would want to work on would be a rhythm game that's like a giant collaboration with a ton of VTubers, and we have like songs from a bunch of VTubers so we can all play it. Or I would want to make like a Smash Bros style game, but all the characters are VTubers. And then we can do collabs where we beat each other up. I feel like that would be really fun. How's it coming on imagination? Hello! Okay, it was the day of my execution. The footsteps down the hallway came closer towards my cell. I'd already been given my final meal, so this can only mean one thing. That time's come already. Cheeseburger, hello! Public executions were rare. Though the gruesome affairs had once entertained the masses in the past, no longer were they welcomed. Then why are we executing me? This doesn't make sense. Sally Hunter, hello! Yeah, we really did get straight to the point with the execution. This is the Otome where you don't try to avoid the bad end, you start at the bad end. Or so I thought. Perhaps I was a special exception. Since I was a woman that was particularly loathsome, especially despicable. At least, that's what I'd led everyone to believe, unintentionally or otherwise. I had been the target of much hatred even before I'd laid claim to the ruthless deeds that had left this town torn apart. To be fair, they saw me as the culprit, and all of this was deserved. I can't say my hands were entirely clean either. Even if I did not turn myself in, though, the result mayhaps have been the same. At least this way I could... I'm not gonna read the other people's lines though, only the MC. I'm still healing from a cold, so I'm not gonna try to do dude voices and like kill myself right now. The guard greeted me grimly. One of the few people that still treated me respectfully. My one friend here. I thought he would pretend not to know me, but he was the one to ask what I wished for my last meal. We had often bantered with each other in town. Or what this town was before. Then what is the town now?
It's the perfect day for a beheading, don't you think?
I love the way she said that. Just very matter of fact. It almost sounded like a VTuber trailer, the way she said it. Like, you have one of those, like, Niji-sanji or Vishoujo or upcoming debut trailer, and it starts with, it's a perfect day for a beheading, don't you think? This is the next Niji-sanji wave. It's led by me. Boss. This is my new design. I do. Oh, the choker even kind of was reminiscent to me, though. True. I do like the choker, and it marks the perfect spot. There's even a hole in the middle of the choker, which is like the perfect spot for the beheading. I hoped the trash they would... Oh. I hoped the trash they would throw at me wouldn't smell too bad. So instead of getting stoned, I'm getting, like, trashed? And you have, like, garbage thrown at my face?
It's time to go.
That's, like, the worst way to die. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. His countenance was supposed to be smooth, but pity and resignation were etched in the way his eyebrows furrowed and mouth sagged. This sure shall get ahead in life. At least in the next life. He was young, only 17. Why did they give such a task to someone so young? Disgust. Hatred. Happiness. For those who did like me, their eyebrows did not crease, as if expecting this very outcome. The few who did not despise? What does a despise mean? The few who did not despise me hated the path I walked on. And those who did were full of glee. The ones that were still alive, anyway. Hi, 40 Gallant! That's true, it depends what kind of trash. I've seen those eyes countless times in the past year, as they warned me to keep my head down and keep quiet. Countless warnings I did not heed. I feel like we probably did blow up a town. Okay, I'll look straight ahead. Straight at all the people. Stare them in the eyes as my soul leaves my body. So to be haunted for the rest of their lives by the sight of me glaring at them. Sorry, Lita.
You're a little too young for this, aren't you?
I love how I'm just being snarky at him. Like, you're a little too young, aren't you? To kill me? Sucks to be you, buddy. That's true. Despise doesn't necessarily mean hate. I feel like despise more means very resentful of things that someone has done, rather than like specifically hate the person. Despise implies more about actions, in my opinion. I think anyway.
You're not much older.
True, I look like a
What do you
babu.
mean? I got a whole 4 years on you. I'm an adult.
I like her I'm an adult attitude, because clearly when someone takes that attitude, they're not as much of an adult as they like to think they are. How much does the game cost? Well, right now it's on Kickstarter. I did put a link in the description, but you can't buy the full game yet because it's on Kickstarter. It's in development. Well, I tried to lighten the mood, despite the very morbid end that was awaiting me. The crowd's whispers turned into jeers. Also, when I voice the MC, by the way, I'm not going to copy the actual voice for the MC. I'm gonna do my own take on it. So, like, I'm not very good at impressions. So I'd rather do my own spin on it for lines that don't have voice acting. So don't expect me to mimic it. Filthy bitch! What a bitch you are, you the turd. Nothing but doom. Yeah, I feel like I definitely blew up the town. Heads will roll. At least one. It's mine. My head will roll. I was pelted by what smelled like rotten food. Despite the urge to heave, I maintained my countenance to remain the calmest it could ever be. Having trash thrown at you and being burned alive is all it takes to have Ikemen chase after you. True. True, to get that nice afterlife could be worth it. Oh no, it doesn't sound like it's not worth it. I feel like royalty haughty impression though. It's not an impression, that's an attitude, you know? I can do different attitudes, but I can't do impressions of very specific existing voices. I'm good at like coming up with my own voices and different tropes, but like doing an impression of someone else's delivery, that's where I can't do it. Unless it's Pikachu! I can only do Pikachu. How's it going, hello? She took down corrupt individuals? Maybe. That's a possibility. Also, Fire Future, hello! I stream usually 3 days a week, sometimes more than once on those days though. I wanted to keep my dignity to the end. Whatever was left of it. On R2D2, true. Woo! I forgot about that one because I never watched Star Wars until everyone told me I sound like fucking R2. There wasn't much food to throw since we'd cut the supply routes. Okay, so I destroyed the town by something money-wise, it seems. Nya. So they threw rocks instead. I guess I am getting stoned now. Oh no.
Hey, one scratch gets on us and you'll be in the jail next.
Next, huh? I smiled and I could see him wince.
Sorry.
I will admit the guard sounds slightly pathetic, but it kind of fits his character. I'm pretty sure he's supposed to sound slightly pathetic. He's apologizing to the convict. Wow, that's definitely something. He whispered to me in a hush.
It's all right. You're not wrong.
What did I do to deserve this? Hasta Cristiano Ronaldo, thank you for the follow. The guard isn't being paid enough. He just wants to get this over with so he can stop, executing people.
I'm next to her, you idiot.
Yeah, maybe I have a power that can kill people. Maybe he's worried I'm gonna blow him up next. That's true though, the guard does sound kind of cute. He sounds like a bumbling idiot sidekick character. I wonder if the same person will voice one of the love interests in the next life. That'll be kind of cool. This was necessary, I told myself. It was what I signed up for. It was for the sake of the nation. Okay, so definitely I did something that I feel like was the right thing to do. Takenoko, hello. And Pietro, hello. Fan points are basically points you earn by watching, and you can use them to do redeems and stuff. Stretch guard or stretch goal for guard. Also, hello, Rosemilk Studio. Do you guys still see Rosemilk Studio in chat? That is the studio that made the game. Thanks for stopping by. You might be able to tell by their icon. Also, thank you for letting me play it. No, don't thank me for playing it. Thank you for letting me play it. And for stopping by. It would eventually pay off. Even if I would not be around to witness it. I can't talk today. To witness it. No matter how calm I tried to be, though, I could not control the lurching in my stomach. I knew this would come, but I was terrified to the core. Death was coming, and I still could not fathom that I would be gone in just a short while. But more than that, I longed for what I would be leaving behind. My family, my favorite bread, fresh from the bakery, crispy and fluffy. Could never taste it again. That is so relatable. If I was about to be beheaded, I'd be like, fuck, I can never eat food again. This is the worst day of my life. Also, first Gorbas, hello. It is, oh my god, I forget the name, holy shit. I've been stalking it for so long. Salvus Aries. I'm so bad at remembering names of literally anything. I've been keeping an eye on it, and the Kickstarter just got dropped, so I was really excited. After everything, why is thinking about bread bringing me to tears? My last moments on Earth. My mouth is watering. I asked for one last loaf for my final meal. But the flavor was not what it always had been. That's true, it's some good priorities. Try to remember the taste I once cherished. But better than the bread was the people that I shared it with. They don't feed her too well in jail, yeah. It sounds like they just don't feed her in jail. Or they got her bread, but it was stale. They were assholes. So that's why my heart hurts so. It's not the meal, it's who you share it with. Especially when you'll never see them again. I want bread now too, Tim Merwin. Fuck, I really want bread. God damn it. The guard brought me to a sharp halt. I thought my execution would be done in the middle of town. Despite the burnt, indistinct rubble, I knew exactly where this was. A cruel estate that was the source of my... no, all troubles. Of course, they met their demise. He made sure of it. And it was why I was here. His sins were greater than my own. But if he was the one that forged the path, I was the one who paved it. So it sounds like I caused someone else to do the bad things, maybe. I laughed as I looked up at the burning sky. Someone thought this was a perfect place for me to die. Would my grave be here as well? Or would they even bother burying my body at all? A guard just like, I'm sorry, but can you just like hurry up and die, lady? His voice was barely a whisper. I shook my head. There was nothing he could have done.
Thank you.
Hold on, I gotta change this so you stop seeing that weird square. Because that was getting a little bit annoying. Just like a tad. There we go. For being with me at the end. At least my death wouldn't be a lonely one. Even if it was the executioner, I guess the guard isn't necessarily the executioner. Maybe he's just keeping me company and all. Someone covered my head with a sack. Final mercy. I didn't have to look at the blade that would take my life. Oh god, that'd be so much more frightening. I'll have to look at it. I hope Felix can have some bread tonight. Who's that? I feel like it's probably like one of my past love interests or something, but my brain is immediately going, is that my dog? I pray that it is warm. I hope he will carry on our work and see our dream through. I'd rather watch it than suddenly happening. The anticipation would just... That's true! Because the anticipation would be even more frightening not seeing it.
Please don't miss me too much. And forgive me for doing this.
The blade swung. Bye-bye! After that, it was as though I was trying to study a painting through a net. Oh god, that'd be so hard. I guess this is me still alive hearing people. Just hearing all the voices. More pity. Why did everyone pity me? I knew what I was getting into. My head hurt. Walk forward. So many choices. We're gonna walk forward. I hate that because I like to be the asshole that just walks backwards when I'm not supposed to. But that's usually not an option in text games, which is sad, but it's okay. I stepped forward. If I still had a body, I could not see it. Rather die in battle than have the city turn against me like this, right? That's kind of true. This would be really stressful. Just moonwalk through, that'd be fun as well. I could only trust my footfalls would take me to our destination. Metallica, thank you for subscribing. Little dramatic effect as it's read. Yeah. Dramatic moonwalk off the screen. I love it. The light grew brighter.
Is there no way to reconsider?
You forget that this is more in your power than mine. I've done what I could.
I like these voices.
Back down.
I like how it reminded me of Ash from Three Houses. I don't think it's the same actor as Ash, but the I will not back down reminded me of Ash. And one of the main reasons I like Ash is the voice, so that's a good sign. Arguing. Lots of arguing. I think it was about me. I wish someone would tell me what's going on. It's Hazel and Genshin! Nice! Another big voice actor we got in here. I'll walk towards Hazel. Fellow Ash Sim, yes! Alejandro, I'm glad you also like Ash. She's a good character. It's like someone is flipping pages of a book. My own life was but a chapter, like ink on a page long disintegrated. Faces along the way, like new characters. Also, Dominic, hello! A hand reached out to me. Are you sure you wish to do this? I decided that is like an older version of Professor Oak. Because it didn't have a voice. He is just Professor Oak. Even though I didn't do my Oak voice. I don't know what that was. I said I'm not reading the other voices, but I made an exception apparently. There will be a price to pay. I cannot help you. But what did I agree to? This was just a memory, wasn't it? Still, I could barely remember anything. My heart hurts. It hurts.
It hurts.
I like how this got even more dramatic. I thought I was being over dramatic, but then I was like, oh wait, never mind. I guess I was being under dramatic. Because they went even harder. Whoops. It hurts! There, we go full. We go full. I went even more. But I lost the voice and just screeched it gremlin style. That's fine.
Make it stop, please.
God, this sounds like it definitely hurts. I begged to any entity that would listen to me. My heart, no, my entire being throbbed in pain for what felt like an eternity. Then, as sudden as it started, it was over. I was at peace. The loneliness never left me, but it was distant. I like how this is giving me a chance to read like slow, dramatic dialogue. I don't get this opportunity very often. I usually end up reading over the top stuff or mommy voice stuff or uwu voice stuff. This is very different than what I usually get to do on stream. And I know it's a lot calmer, but I'm kind of liking it. This is fun. You don't really get to hear serious voice acting Pam very often, so I hope it's a little bit of a treat. Also, hello. The searing pain that tore my heart felt like a separate entity, as if it floated next to me. It was a dull ache that didn't consume me, but didn't leave me either. Was this what happened after death? Where am I going?
I'm sleepy.
I'm always sleepy, man. I mean, it's convenient that there's a bed here. Man, I'm jealous. I don't have a bed here. I wish I could go to bed right now. Turn this into a sleeping stream. Time was an endless stretch. All the voices that swirled in my head soon faded away. Sometimes, the same memories visited me again and again. Each time they grew more distant. And then, I finally fell into a dreamless state. I think I slept for a very long time. Frosty J, thank you for 6 months! Ready for spooky month? Hell yeah! Because we gotta wake up. We gotta follow someone. I'm gonna follow someone.
Who are you?
Find out who it is. My eyes were still entirely bleary, but I regained enough control of my limbs to reach out to her. She took my hand. The warmth of her touch grounded me enough to walk forward and through another door. Chapter 1! Well, I got to chapter 1 at least. That's the fastest I've ever gotten to chapter 1 in an Otome Monday stream. I'm trying to be a little bit better at getting to the point for the next little while, because I'm going to have to do much shorter streams until I'm fully healed, so... I'm trying to get to the point a little more for a little while at least. Also, hello, outsider! This time, I could feel everything. I like the old computers. Chapter 1 speedrun. Maybe we can even finish chapter 1. We'll find out. My feet were firmly planted on the ground. When I stretched out my hands, I could see them. Every finger. I thought I had my hand cut off, though. I'm like, what? I touched my neck to find it was still attached. A young woman guided me through a long hallway. She bade me to sit down. A few moments later, she handed me a drink. Duct tape does. Oh my god! I should have done that for this like Halloween zombie model. I should have put duct tape on my neck. That would have been fucking hilarious. You're right. Duct tape does do wonders. Amazing. The next time I'm threatened with a guillotine, I'm just gonna be like, "Hey yo, just bring some duct tape. As long as I'm fast enough with it, there won't be any separation, right?" Quality of life features you love. You got save and load quickly accessible. Yes. I really like that. Not the save and the load, especially quick save and quick load, are like always right here. Instead of having to pop up another menu, you can access it pretty easily. Let's do a little savey. Yeah. I like that a lot. I was like, Rocket Gamer, hello. Handle me a drink. Let's hope it's not caffeine or this. I actually had caffeine before stream because I'm feeling a little off still. I needed it.
Coffee.
I believe. I literally just said it probably shouldn't be caffeine, and here we are. That's hi, word clips. I believe this is coffee? I've mostly drank tea in my life, though. For context! Rosemilk Studio, I can't handle caffeine, it makes me drunk. That is a bit of a bug, though, but that's fine. I feel like it's pretty given that there's gonna be bugs in a demo, so, you know, that's fine. As long as you fix them eventually, it's fine. I'm helping! I'm the beta tester you never knew you needed. We're gonna stream it right away and then get some of the bugs out of the way so you can fix them and no one else will ever find out. It is sweeter than I remember it. And quite chilly, too. Is it iced coffee? And yeah, the doves are lazy Shinobi, at least one of them. How long has it been since something has passed my lips? Just a few days ago. But it feels like it's been a lifetime. Actually, no. Several lifetimes. Is this like several lifetimes later? Give me a hip. Yeah. My head was pounding, so I focused on the drink to steady myself. Where am I, anyway? I heard loud footsteps and a raucous group approaching me. Sounds of bickering and a few exasperated sighs reached my ears. While I have been in crowds aplenty, this one felt overbearing, more so than the last one I'd faced, and they pelted things at me. I haven't heard such noise in a century. Yo! His design though. I think that's something you guys are saying. Kaya's cousin. The silver hair character is really pretty. Yeah. Do you mean the MSC? I really like her design. Kaya, hello! I am not gonna lie. This guy has like many things I'm a weakness to. 1. Painted fingernails. 2. Rings. 3. Necklaces. 4. Eye patches. 5. Red hair. 6. Long hair. 7. Tattooed arms. 8. Booba window and shirt. there's a lot of oh, and 8 earrings. So this guy has a lot of biases. So I feel like I'm gonna definitely like this character. Sylvain love carried over for him? That's very fair. I actually hate Sylvain as a character, but I like this guy so far, so I'll pretend he's not Sylvain. I like Sylvain's design. I just want to punch him every time he opens his mouth. Hello? Who are you? And where am I? What's happening? Yeah, I know the tattoos. I love his design though. I'm also weak for horns and on Megane. Okay, no, not specifically. There's 2 types of Megane that I like on Ikemen. I like the type where they push up their glasses and look like they're gonna murder me through the lenses. And a type like this that's a very soft face where it's like the softest smile, but with like golden glasses. Especially if there's like a moon theme or like it's like the moon and stars on the glasses and elf ears. Elf dilf, yes, maybe. I don't know if it's a dilf or just a dilf as in dad or dilf as in dude, but yes, either way. I really like his design too. I want the fluffies and stuff. Like, goddamn, these are my 2 favorite designs, and we're already here, so this is great. And I really like the voice for a glasses-wearing fellow. Optimus Prime, hello! I love that his name is literally a glasses-wearing fellow. Yes, I'm sorry. For those of you who've never seen me stream an Otome game before, it gets a little dangerous really quickly. I get a little worked up. You can... They've each had 1 line, and I'm losing my shit. Fuck. Sorry. It's been a while. I haven't been able to stream Otome games because they're one of the harder ones on my vocal cords where I've been sick, and I'm having a little withdrawal, and I didn't really realize until this moment. Anyway, it's fine. We'll play. It's fine. Let's play. Welcoming committee? For what? Fire Future, thank you for subscribing! It's always a challenge. Our redeem's off. I might have had... No, they're on. I've seen people using them. Well, yeah. You'll get a bit of whiplash during my Otome streams when I voice a more serious female protagonist, because I'll go between like... and then I'll read the line really seriously. I can snap back, and I can't snap my fingers. I don't know if you can hear me attempting, but I can snap back and forth if I have to get in character. At the drop of a hat, I can like jump into another voice really easily. and stop freaking out. So it might be a little bit of a whiplash stream. Oh, you mean those ones? Tits is off, so you can't really throw stuff at me today. I haven't set it up for this model yet. It's gonna take me a while, because I use something that's not compatible with tits right now with this model. I have to put this model into something compatible with tits. And then I can figure it out.
Congratulations, you're dead. Welcome to the afterlife.
Okay, visually he might not be my type quite as much, but I like the sarcastic delivery. This is a lot more difficult to stay calm when I can understand everything that they're saying. And yeah, just Neville, it has English voice acting, because it's a Western game actually. Elvin Castro, thank you for the follow. And Daniel, welcome. Oh god. Calm down. Oh, I accidentally clicked out of the game on my end. Hold on, there we go. Rude guy is a rude guy, yeah, but that's fine. He can be rude to me all he wants. As long as I can listen to that voice be rude to me, then it's fine. Well, that was not very welcoming. At all.
I'm dead?
Yeah. I did find the audio level a bit low there. It might just be that the music is a little bit high, but I found it was easy to hear for them. I just found that one line for her a little bit hard to hear. I think it might have been turned down on the input when she recorded because she was yelling. But then turning it down a bit too much, so it made it a little hard to hear. Can't wait to make you question yourself. Yeah! I said slice of death, so I'm pretty excited to see where it's going. The MC is also voiced, so for some parts. The full game isn't voice acted, but there's quite a bit. You gotta tell your mixer? Yeah, no worries. I've seen that in a lot of games, even fully sold like Otomate games. I've had that issue sometimes, so it's not anything huge, but if you can improve it, it would definitely make it really, really good. Let's hop and get started onto it. Why was that surprising? My head got chopped off. All my memories after that were particularly fuzzy, but I recalled that much. I suppose these things take some time to get used to. I should be grateful that I was on my own 2 feet again. Oh yeah, slice of death! That's what it said on the Kickstarter. Wait. I knew that. Why are you surprised? I forgot. You ever just like temporarily forget that you're dead? It's a little bit jarring. You know, you forget that you're dead and then you remember and you're like, oh fuck, I'm dead! Well, I suppose I didn't know what to expect afterwards. Death is a shocking thing, you know. How long has it been? It's been like 5 minutes and a century simultaneously. I have? How does one get used to being dead in a few days? Or it could have been longer. This was a pain. I peered around them hoping to see a door to heaven. No, this is just hell, baby. Watch it actually be hell. Also, is the volume okay for you guys? Let me know. Aina's going through it. That seems that way. Is it pronounced Aina or Aina? Just to make sure I don't say it wrong the whole game. Hopefully it was heaven. I mean, with faces like these, and I'm also pretty gorgeous. I feel like it's probably heaven with faces like these. I don't know. I'd wake up and I'd be like, if I woke up here, I'd be like, ah, yes. Ah, yes. I will take it. Aina. Okay, thank you. I'm glad I got it. Breaks over, see you, Lizzie, Shinobi. The bottle still be up if you want to check it out, but have a good time. I know I did some bad things, but they wouldn't put me in hell, right? So, where are we going? The men all looked at each other. I might have to put more energy into the voices. I feel like I'm doing a bit more of a natural, not quite on camera style acting, but I'm doing a little more toned down subtle, where I feel like the other characters aren't quite as subtle, so I might have to amp up my energy a bit to match. I'm still not going to try to match the other girl voicing the MC. I'll do my own take on it, but I might need to give it a little more oomph. I was going for the subtle approach, but I was about to say approach. What's an approach? The subtle approach, but I might need to give it a bit more oomph. The men all looked at each other. Pretty man, which one? They're all... Oh my god. That's definitely heaven because that is an angel. That is a whole ass angel. Holy shit. It's like emanating light. I'm just... Alejandro just flat out screaming, I take my pants down. That's so relatable, same. Well, if I was wearing pants. You see, that's why I took them off before stream. Well, actually, I never wore them in the first place, so... You don't have to take your pants off if you don't wear pants. That's the big brain move. You don't have to take your pants off if you don't wear them in the first place. Hello, I know! That's part of the reason I was really really excited for it. The MC kind of looks like a more mature version of myself. I like it. They all are so pretty, aren't they? It is a reverse harem one. Yeah. It's an in development English Western one as well. What's up, hi mouse? We're doing an indie game demo today that's on Kickstarter. And for those of you who are familiar with Mouse as well, Aka's playing Clea tomorrow. So Aka's gonna be playing Mouse's game tomorrow, so you guys will have to keep an eye out. As soon as you come in, people taking their pants down. What a welcome for Mouse. What a welcome. Holy shit. Oh, also, Astrofel! It is a 17 plus Otome. And this is one of the stretch goals. I looked at the Kickstarter. I looked at it with an eagle eye to see what I can get my hands on if I like it. One of the stretch goals is that you get to help choose a CG where the MC gets to be sandwiched between two of them in. A 17 plus CG where you can actually like help the developers choose a sandwich CG. Do you know how much I'm resisting throwing all my money at this? There's also an 18 plus PDF, so never mind, it's not just 17 plus, holy shit. See, that is one area where Western Otome are very strongly lacking. There's not really very many Otome in general. There's a lot of Bishoujo games, like there's a lot of harem games where you can have 18 plus, but there's not a lot of Otome with 18 plus anything. Like whether it's the game or extra materials, there's not a lot of anything. So it actually is a perfect groundbreaker. You're the perfect streamer. Hi Philip, so yeah. I do go a little wild with Otome, so I was like, you know what? I want to see this succeed, so I'm gonna give it a boost. I'm gonna show it off and see if I can help get it some attention. Although it's doing pretty well on its own. Last I checked, it had over $10,000 funded, I believe. So they're doing pretty good. Gotta feed yourself sometimes. Thank you, Rosemilk, for feeding me. Thank you. The art is really good, isn't it, Mouse? There's no CG in the demo so far, but I'm assuming that's because with this art style, it's gonna take a long time to do all the art. That's gonna be a fucking expensive CG. Like, they need to get funded first. All of this art was done without the funding yet. Like, I believe that this was their own money and money they were able to borrow to get the demo built so far, to get these big voice actors and everything. Like, there's so much love and heart that was put into this demo. Too bad you don't have a PC. Well, they're hoping to get it on Switch if their stretch goal is met, so. I would love to see it on Switch. Just saying. So, where are we going? The men all looked at each other. I went backwards by accident. Oh no, I didn't. Yeah, I think I did go backwards by accident. So I'm gonna test that again to see if that's what happened. Yeah, you can use the scroll wheel. You can use the scroll wheel on your mouse to go backwards. I really like that. Also, Ballman, hello. I didn't know that you could use the scroll wheel to go backwards. I wish more games had that feature, actually, because that would be so much easier for me to go back if I make a mistake. Just scroll backwards on the scroll wheel. Exactly, gotta get them funded so we can have that sandwich scene on the go on Switch. I can press H to hide the UI and enjoy the visuals. Chloe, are you on the development team as well, or have you already played it? Is that how you know? That's good. I'll have to keep that in mind once the CGs are added in the full game. Chloe's the coder! Thank you for your hard work as well, Chloe! Thanks for coming to the stream! What would be on the sandwich? Well, if I was the filling, I would pick these two so far. Wait, I have a better idea. Okay, these two are the bread, and all the other guys are extra filling. We're gonna squish them in the middle, so we... that's just extra filling. What do I have to choose? I'll see if you wave hello. We don't have to choose. We can have all of them. That also works. We can have a burrito. Have them all just like stand in a circle around me, tight enough that instead of a sandwich, it's a burrito. This also works. Or put us all in a hot tub and it's soup. like that idea as well. I like that idea a lot as well. A hot tub would be extra steamy as well. Stop bonk me! Reverse arm scene in the PDF. Yo! I can have all of them? At least in the PDF. This is, I don't have to choose. You have truly blessed us. Finally, in Otome where I don't have to choose, at least in the PDF. Amazing. Amazing. Perfect. This is great. It's everything I wanted from Cupid Parasite, except apparently the harem ending in that one doesn't have a CG and is a bad ending. Not him, apparently. He doesn't want to be in the sandwich. Fuck. He's also hitting a great number of my weaknesses. I like the many belts. I think this is probably fabric, but I'm gonna pretend that that is a harness made of more belts. This is fine. This is fine. He has many belts. You like bad endings where the bad part is just having extra men, exactly. I like the glove, especially the glove with a hole in it. You see even more belts. This is great. This is great. I like the silver hair. I like silver hair a lot. I like the piercing blue eyes. I like the tail. I like the princely outfit and the pattern. This is danger. This is danger game. And they're just all like, I won't do it. He looks like a bottom that always asks if you're okay. Is he the bottom that will destroy me that I learned I wanted during my last Final Fantasy game? Yo? I wonder if he's willing to destroy me, maybe. I finally found that bottom that'll destroy me, yo. Also, Keith Keystone, hello. Would you ever do voice acting? I did voice acting, actually. I was in Azure Gunstriker. Azure Gunvolt. Oh my god, Azure Striker Gunvolt 3. I was Lola. I only had 2 lines, but it's something. So yes I would. Yes, I would. I enjoy doing voice acting a lot when I play Otome. Actually, believe it or not, even in addition to the ETIQUETTE, yeah, that's the character voice, and that's the line of voice. My favorite thing actually about voice acting, my favorite thing about playing games like this on stream, Otome games in particular, believe it or not, isn't actually all the Ikemen, though. That's definitely a big motivation. What I really enjoy about Otome games, especially Otome games that have voice acting, is that I can voice act the main character and bounce off the energy of everyone else. It's like a dream come true. I get to voice act with all the big people, even if it's phony, okay? That's part of why I love the Otome streams so much. It's like living the dream, even if I have to force the dream to come true myself. It counts, right? It counts, right? I'm the canon voice if you watch the Pam playthrough. That counts. Also, thank you, Keith. I appreciate it. Infino Taku, hello. I'm slurping McDonald's. I wish I had some McDonald's Sprite. Sounds good. A wasp landed on your crotch and stung you. You should probably go to the hospital, I feel like. If you're trolling, it's kind of hilarious. But if you're not trolling, please go to the fucking hospital. Just to make sure you're okay. Yeah, rude guy just gave me the silent treatment. Are you not the boss? No, because I'm the boss. I'm always the boss. Kane pretended not to hear this. Oh no, I'm not. I mean, I am a gotcha god, so drawing straws is probably fine. If it's such a hassle to tell me where to go, then go find someone else to tell me. Oh, then I'll go. Let me reread that. Hi, Weave! If it's such a hassle to tell me where to go, then I'll go find someone else to tell me. Where is the nice woman who gave me the coffee? Lilia. That's a cute name. Had some non-McDonald's nuggies last night, and you realized that many nuggies are in fact better than because Marcus sucks. Unpopular opinion, Marcus is garbage. How to love yourself, become a VA, find a available workspace for Otome games, help in the production and finishing of the game, play the game, and date yourself. True, true. That'll be fun. Have an Otome game with a female root as well, and then I date myself. That'll be beautiful. I would play that. The bespectacled man named Kame snorted. Okay, so she's probably evil then. That's true. If you're allergic, antihistamines are good. But I feel like if it's down your crotch, that's probably enough pain that you really might need to go to the doctor if you can afford it, just to be sure that everything's okay. Okay, so in other words, she's someone that's either doesn't know what she's talking about, or she's someone who likes to kind of mislead people by giving them not quite the right information, but leading them almost like a honey trap type thing. Oh no. They're sending me to hell, aren't they? I gulped.
Oh. I'm in trouble? I have to go down there.
I like the down there. The whisper. That was a really fun touch, having the whisper on that part of the line. Hello, lover, hello. The last part came out in a whisper, despite my attempts to keep my voice steady. I looked at the floor, expecting it to swallow me whole. Okay, so never mind. We're not going to hell. Somehow. Oh, thank goodness. I guess I'm in purgatory then. Or something like that. His grin did not match his ominous tone. Oh. He doesn't seem very nice. Yeah, thank you, the one sensible person. Yeah, please at least give me some name instead of just men based on something they look like. So he is a dilf! He is a dilf! He is the daddy of the group. Never realized that, damn it! Okay, he's hilarious. He might be one of my favorites already. I'm always biased to the characters that are really, really like sarcastic and snarky while making faces like that. They make me laugh. Serious baby! Okay, it seems that way maybe. I love their voice. It's like that like scholarly type of assertive almost. Finally. Is the volume still okay, or do you need me to turn it down? I'll turn the music down a bit just in case. Because the music seems a bit louder than it was earlier. And because of that, I might be drowning out my voice and the other ones a little bit. So I'm gonna turn... Ah! No. Turn it down just in case a little bit. He held his hand out. Wait, no. That didn't sound like I was in the right mood. He held his hand out for a handshake. And I slapped it. That was a good human formality. Human? So no, don't apologize. Different songs have different volumes. It happens again with every game. I always end up turning the music down to like halfway in a lot of Otomate games because of it. It is something that you can probably equalize it if you're worried about it, but I feel like it is something a lot of people are used to dealing with at the same time. Well, I usually curtsy. Does that mean I was part of like the royalty or something? I quickly took it and mimicked his gesture, although it felt quite awkward as it was a gesture I witnessed mostly among knights. Am I gonna become a knight here? That'll be cool. Earlier time period. Okay, so a lot of time has passed, it looks like. What?
Name's Zafan.
Okay, that's a fun voice. So this guy is definitely my guess, at least based on the look and voice. He's kind of more the fun, outgoing, but like possibly also sly. Kind of would do anything to get what he wants, including like manipulating people, probably. So to whatever extreme that means could depend, but he definitely seems like that type. Be really, really friendly and try to get in everyone's good books, but also probably will use people. He raised a hand and I waved back at him. He interrupted and gave me a smooth wink. Yes, please, please give me some winks. He ruffled my hair and stood. I mean, oh my god. That is not okay. No head pats. No head pats. No. He ruffled my hair, the bastard, and stood back to pass the baton to the next man.
I am Valifat.
Is there a button I can press to rehear a voice line? Hold on, let me. Can I rehear the voice if I cheat this? Can I?
I am Valifat. I am Valifat.
Okay, listen. In my defense, English games don't often have this type of voice. I didn't expect, so I just I had to go back just a little bit. Okay, he just shot up to like number 1. He just shot up to number 1 just because I need to hear him talk more. Is there a personality type you really like for a love interest in Otome games that you're not into outside of them? It kind of is the same across games in general. Either softies or people who want to destroy me, or apparently people that can do both. Interviewer, hello. What was I gonna say? And it's Miracle, hello. Oh, it's not Miracle. It's Miracle VT. Sorry, I got your name wrong. Hello. I feel like with Otome games, what I usually like to do, believe it or not, is make a choice as if it was actually me in that situation and just see who I end up with. Basically, whoever I end up with, I end up absolutely in love with them by the end of it. It's never failed me yet. So it varies. Depends on the individual. I guess it's not so much a personality as they have to draw me in. I have to become very interested in them. Because, you know, if how do I say this delicately? Oh god, and then the music goes silent to emphasize how degen what I'm gonna say. Well, okay. If it's horny time and you just need a good voice and a good face, there's a thing called Google and YouTube. So that's not enough. To get me to actually like really like a character, you have to win me over through like experiencing the character. I did not know how to say that more delicately, and of course the fucking music went quiet just in time. I need to go to cry. Anyway, let's get past this one line after hearing it one more time. Yes, I know. The voice in Google Images? I said Google and YouTube. You go on YouTube and you search the character and then you can hear them talk. He bowed politely and I returned the gesture with a curtsy. Her voice is gonna keep evolving, by the way. It started off as I was just doing a more mature voice. And I haven't decided on what her personality is yet, because I haven't experienced quite enough to fully know it, so the voice I do might end up changing. I'm going in blind. I don't know what she's supposed to be like, so it'll evolve. I like Orias' voice a lot too, though. He made no such movements and only nodded at me. Nice to meet you too. Sad face. Another game full of sexy chads, yes, always. Gonna be honest, when you first got the voice file, you blushed and closed out of it. Understandable. Understandable. I can't really say what it is, but a friend reached out to me once before to have me help out and assist a little bit with a game they were making. And they sent me a few different voices for one of the characters, and they're like, you like to play games, can you tell me, like, what you think sounds like a better fit? And I just listened to both, and I was blushing so hard trying to help them pick. So I can understand. Just open a voice file, you don't know what to do, so you close it, you just like panic. Assassino Flags! Thank you for the raid, hello! Let me just really quickly write down your name so that I can thank you properly. Is the raid on YouTube or on Twitch? Because I didn't see it come in. I'm assuming it was on YouTube, but I don't see the username. Was it just Xenoflux? It's not showing up in my chat, so I can't properly write it down, but I don't know why it's not showing up on my end, but thank you so much for the raid! How are you doing if you're still here? I'll try to give you a proper shout out if I can see it, but if not, I hope you guys had. It was along the top for a moment. Yeah, it wasn't long enough for me to catch though, unfortunately. If you are here, I hope you had a lovely stream. Thank you so much for thinking of me to send your community to. We're checking out the demo for Salvus Aries. I always forget the fucking name of everything I play. Xenoflux Ryan, hello! Thank you so much! I'm sorry that I didn't see it. I'm gonna properly give you a thank you later then. I'm still not gonna do any singing quite yet during raids, just because I want to make sure my voice is like 1,000,000% better first. But thank you so much for the raid. Hold on one sec. Let me see what you're doing. I'm showing the thumbnail of what you were streaming because this is beautiful. This is too beautiful. I gotta show the thumbnail. I love your stream. I love your stream. This makes me happy. I'll have to try to check it out later if I can remember. This is just beautiful. Hold on. Where'd it go? Here we go. Okay, look at this. I lost the thumbnail. Salty Edgeworth. Updated autopsy report. The Great Ace Attorney. I have finished case 3 too. Wait, no. If it's case 3 of the first game, then that's safe for me. I might have to check it out. If it's the second game, case 3, then I'll have to avoid that. I'm sorry. But I love your thumbnail so much. Make sure to go check that out if you want to go see it. Oh, we have a bot. The sex bot needs to fuck off because you see, if people are interested, people that are here to watch me play a dating game, they're not all, thank you Josh, you grabbed it before I got a chance. I feel like people who are here to check out, you know, if people are here to check out a dating sim, they don't really care about having a sex bot. They'll just do it with anime, man. You know? No one here cares about the sex bot. That shows a very poor stream. We're not normie enough for that shit.
I am Sayer, an angel.
That is a softy voice of softy voices. I am. I need to hear more of Sarah as well. And he is an angel! I Yo, I got it! Holy shit. I didn't read the character descriptions too much because I didn't want to spoil it. I just always stared at the art with updates and like read very generic stuff. As if to prove it, he floated into the air for a few moments. And yeah, he's like mad at it. Well, maybe you should learn to fly too. Wow, a real angel. Oh, St. Lawrence, hello! Oh, he lied. Fuck. I ignored him. Do you have wings and feathers? He hesitated for a moment before answering. I can get in the way of what? This game is dangerous. Wow, I want to see. That's true. Who needs a sex bot when you have red hair eye patch, man? Like, goddamn. Some other time. That means there will be another time, right? I'll take what I can get. So they're all Reapers then. He's not an angel. Okay. I mean, depending. Reapers can be considered angels. It's kind of similar. His tone felt rather petulant. Huh? Wait a minute. The human comment from before stuck out. Are you all Reapers? I wonder if that means I get to become a Reaper, if I get to spend a lot of time with them. Maybe that's my punishment. I have to join them and become a Reaper. So we go in his room, we can ruffle his feathers, oh god! It seems that way, maybe. I like the fang. The fang, I appreciate. That's true, I just believed him, so what if he's lying too? God damn it, they're all fucking lying. Sayer smiled at me serenely. Yes, well, I mean, I did not have a good answer, so I decided to ignore those statements altogether.
So, if you're Reapers, are you the ones that brought me to the other side?
So this, or this is kind of an, I feel like this is a, I feel like this isn't the other side. I feel like this is a middle ground somewhere. For now. Never mind, it is the other side. We've been here a while. I don't. Was it Lilia who got me? I just came through this door. Okay, so I was in purgatory. That means this isn't purgatory then. Okay. Oh? I thought that was a yandere face for a second. I was like, that's slightly threatening. Naira, welcome! I think it's a surprised face, but I see the pupils go like that and I'm immediately like, ooh, yandere. Although he could still be a yandere, we don't know. Oh my god, that voice being a yandere though? This would bring a whole new meaning to danger. I was in purgatory? I did not recall this. Oh, wait. Did I? All those voices. The people I saw on my way here. I thought I was hallucinating. I'll remember. I'm afraid it's mostly a blur. I remember some voices, seeing some people pass by. I remember sitting on a bench. Oh, Zizmo, thank you for subscribing! I remember sitting on a bench under a tree. Long paths. And I think I talked to people sometimes.
Nothing more specific?
Nope. Okay, hello! Yes, the sexy anime mem from North America. Here for it! And you came in just in time to hear some of the voices. Oh my god, the bot is back. Hold on. Thank you, Josh! Oh, wait. Came back again. That's a new one. Oh, wait, there's two. I got the second one. think? Yeah. Oh, Aka and Josh got the second one. That's all good. Man, there's 2 bots at the same time. Holy shit, that's annoying. No. I'm sorry. For some reason, he seemed agitated. I felt bad about having to disappoint him. I guess he doesn't get disappointed easily, so this probably says a lot. Yeah, the bot is thirsty, goddamn. Imagine if Josh accidentally killed Aka, I would laugh. I mean, I'd bring her back, it's fine, but I'd laugh for a moment. Moody, hello, thank you! And Golden Amy, hello! I'm feeling, a little bit better, maybe? I still can't seem to shake off whatever it is, so I have an appointment tomorrow. Just, you know, have a doctor take a look and try to figure out why it's not going away. But I can at least sound normal again, so I'm going to try to do short streams. I'll still have some days where I do doubles, but I'm going to try not to go in over 3 or 4 hours at most for a little while, just in case. Oh my god, my stomach's growling. He indicated with a jerk of his head at the curious onlookers. Souls will damn be watching. Only overtime workers are at the office. Oh, so you mean all of my employees? Literally everyone? Oh my god, this vending... Wait. This vending machine has my favorite brand of green tea. It's slightly blurred, but let me show you. That is my favorite brand of green tea. Hold on, I gotta show you. It is blurred, but that looks so much like it. What is it called? Rich green tea bottle, Japan. I don't remember the brand. I think it's ETIQUETTE, but it's like a different type of ETIQUETTE than the main one that you're used to finding. No, Canyon! It's Canyon! What game is this? It is... Oh my god, I forgot again. Let me check the... Salvus Aries! I can remember, like, Rosemilk Studios. I remembered the studio name for so long, because I've been, like, stalking it, but I can never remember the name of any particular project. I'm so bad. Let me show you what that green tea is. It's my favorite. So damn good. If you're ever in Japan, or if you find this, make sure to give it a try. It actually has such a refreshing taste. I know I convinced Misandro once to go buy it, and he really liked it as well. It's a really, really delicious brand of green tea. They have it in decaf as well. I remember I used to buy the decaf one quite a bit once I had the kick caffeine. It's really delicious. You can use a little bit of it in some boiling water too, and it makes really good fresh hot tea. It's just a really good brand. And even if, what I usually did to make it last longer, I would drink half the bottle, then fill it with water, then drink half the bottle and put the rest of it in a mug, and then put hot water. And literally every single one of those tasted like a lot of tea. You get so much tea out of it. It's amazing. Ito and Jasmine is pretty good though too. I found it's not one of my favorites though. I put it on the lower end of the ones I really enjoy, but it is one that I enjoy quite a bit. It's what I have access to right now, so I'll count my losses and accept that I love it. But most of my favorite brands I can't get right now, which is a bit disappointing. But maybe someday. I'll have to mail myself a crate. You have that one. It is really good, isn't it, Lyra? I'm glad you have it in Scandinavia. Good, that's easy to find. We have it in my area, just like not in my area. So unless I hop like on a very long train or bus, I can't really get it. And by really long, I don't mean like 1 or 2 hours. I mean like many hours. What a strange area. Yeah, it looks very much like an office or like a break room. I walked up to this giant box holding little round objects. I think I'm actually gonna take a really quick break, you guys. I'm being really strict. Every hour and a half, I'm taking like 5 to 10 minutes. I'm chugging the rest of my drink, getting another one, and taking some time off talking just to make sure I don't overdo it. So I'm going to take that really quick, but I will be back. Don't worry, I will be back. Isn't a 7-Eleven one? This is nice. And Dancy, welcome. Anyway, he does have cute ears, doesn't he? I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm just gonna make sure that my thing is set up. Okay, I'll be right back. No one else does, though. Goodbye. You want your bombs so much? Here you go! Wow! You want your bombs so much? You're welcome! Okay, Don't come back here anymore. You can just go to the normal clip. You're place next time. welcome! Without punching in addition. Okay, hold on. Thank you. I was born only to share my love with you. What is this thrill I feel deep within my heart? Still I whisper through these thin walls so sweetly. You are mine and we will never be apart. Never. Or you'll get a fridge dropped on your head. I will find all of your lovely little secrets. Everyone, all of them are to see. I'm pretty sure that the N64 was created when the AI art apocalypse had already gone to full completion, and someone traveled back in time with the fucked up controller made with an AI program. And they just took this as a blueprint and made a controller with it. Therefore, this controller is evidence that time travel exists. And you can't tell me I'm wrong. Because you can take one look at that controller and you have to admit there's no way any human brain would come up with that bullshit third prong. It just makes no sense. It makes no sense. Who would design this? Where do you put your fucking hand? There's 3 hand spots.
静かに先に慣れていた古しえの魔法を優しく世界を変える力がその手にあるとささやく終わらない夢を見よう君と行く時の中で思いだけが生きるすべて命を作るのは願い恥ずかしい物語なめやってもらうは強い生き残りたい生き残りたいまだ生きてたくなる星座の導きで今見つめ合った生き残りたい途方に暮れてきらりかれてゆく本気の体見せつけるまで私眠らない
Maybe we should go with paper. He spoke! He spoke! I'm just so horrified that it spoke. Huh. So you insult me when I lose, and then winning isn't everything when you lose. This is terrifying. I do think I'm smart, thank you.
We should move on.
Oh, I can break ladders. The boxes are from, that's true, they're from enemy corporations. We can't have any rivals, so we gotta wreck them. I wanna cry.
Oh my god, so now we're both wet and you're
Except I'm wet and sticky. I hate this.
Fill my heartless void and let me see you explode. You are all I've hated, so please just go. In other words, fuck the moon. In other words, I hate you. Not that I.
We are back. Sorry about the long wait there. I could not find my cough drops. I was not gonna start playing another cough drop. I bought a new flavor and they're pretty good. It's like lemon yuzu. Dissolved in water, everything smells really nice. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Can we have the pet rock as a prop next to him? No. The game is a nightmare, man. It's a real-time game. You can't do anything. It's so bad. I walked up to this giant box holding little round objects. What is this? A vending machine? That's not a little box. It's massive. Oh, so it's vending machine coffee. Vending machine coffee in Japan is actually wildly delicious, just saying. Have you checked on your rock status lately? I did, C14. Here's the kicker. When you close the game for more than a few minutes, your game resets. I reopened the game and it was like, make a rock. And I was like... This real-time progress game does not let you close it. You're right! That one does kind of seem like a male version of Maureen. It kind of does. He demonstrated by getting himself a coffee, just like mine. That would be pretty weird though, if you came from the past and suddenly see a vending machine, you'd be like, what the fuck? You'll think it's possessed or something. Sorcery. It boggled my mind. How could a box take payment? How could it return an object? I love that. He's just like casually, maybe think about it another time. Man, I'd love to see the artist who made this art have like a VTuber baby. I need to see what their baby would look like. I feel like it's such a good design. Like imagine this moving and talking, because it's the most front on one. Just imagine it moving and talking. I can see it so well. I don't think I'd be able to have an interview right now while streaming or anything, but you can always give me a shout on Twitter and I can take a look at it when I have more time if you're interested. Well, the last thing I really remember was getting my head chopped off. Rice winced. I remember it really hurt at the time, but it feels like that was so long ago. How long have I been dead for? 300 years is a long time. Yeah, they did say 1700s, didn't they, when the devs were here. That long? The guys flinched at the sudden increase in volume. I think I should increase my volume for her a little bit in general. The serious one was fun for the intro, but I feel like a little more energy now is okay. Bum, bum, bum. Sorry. No wonder it feels many lifetimes away. I really feel like I've aged. I nodded. Such a drama queen, yeah. I'm starting to see that. I got the vibes that she'd be a little more mature and calm, and I'm starting to think drama queen is a bit more of the way to go. Maybe calm and reserved maybe for the narration, but maybe not the dialogue quite so much. Now she was guillotined. It was interesting. We started with the bad end execution. We're just going from there. Yes, I know only bits and pieces, but I feel something weighing down my heart. Maybe over time I can remember why I feel this way. Yeah, that's true. I feel like most games people don't remember their human life, but it seems like it's the opposite in this case.
It is peculiar that you remember your human life.
Oh shoot, is playing the other one now? That's okay.
Usually it is in reverse.
I still get to hear his voice. I don't care. I still get to hear it, man. As long as I get to hear it, that's good with me. No. Don't mess up my hair. I mean, people call me a weird one all the time, so you think you can insult me, bitch? Thanks. I probably should have guessed drama queen from like the Ojo-sama pose. Damn it. Okay, so I am recruited to work with them as a Reaper. What are those conditions? You can't even tell me. Great, so I just get to like grapple in the dark. The conditions are bang every guy here. Got it. Wait, no, that's bad conditions. That's bad conditions. Because then I have to leave quicker. No. We need to not leave. So that's bad conditions. That's gotta not be the conditions, because that's gotta be what happens until I leave. So that can't be the condition. Because then I'm torn away. That's no fair. Although helping repopulate the Shinigami population, that's an acceptable one, I guess. Oh, why not? I guess it's one of those things that you can't really execute if you know what it is. So it's gotta be a secret for now. And then whenever I'm done it, I'll know. And satisfaction brought it back. Orias rolled his eyes and turned away. Not quite as sassy as Cupid Parasite, but I feel like I need to give it a bit more in that direction like this. Tatingo, hello, it's going okay. I laughed to myself. It was banter that I often used to have with my best friend. Of course, Orias did not seem to be as willing a partner. That seems more of a fitting voice, I think, now that I know more about her. I feel like the serious one still wasn't necessarily unfitting, though. Just need to bring the energy up outside of that situation. Wait. My best friend Felix! If 300 years had passed, then that meant he was gone too now. No matter what I did, he was my closest friend. He was my other half. But there were more pressing matters at hand, so I would have to wallow in my sorrow later. Oh, they don't know. I mean, I guess that also makes sense. They just don't know. Okay, so there's not really a strict condition. It's more just until otherwise told. I guess that makes sense. You lost internet when the rude guy was introduced. What did I miss? So it turns out that I'm now a Reaper. And I have to work with these guys as Reaper until some sort of condition is met. Unlike Cupid, these guys seem capable. Well, yeah, everyone in Cupid Parasite is a useless piece of shit. But I love them all anyway.
I thought you guys are the powers above.
It doesn't seem that way. I don't think so. They're not really the powers above so much as like people directly working for them, maybe. How's the cutie Nepgear? Hello! The powers below? I guess that makes sense.
Tis true. The powers above are much higher than I am.
I like that kind of like casually brushing it off attitude that he just gave. He's like, yeah, they're, you know, they're higher than me. It's all good. He seems very chill. The guy on the left looks like he just watched you commit cringe and now he's weary. It's fine. I mean, he did watch me drool over his belts and his voice, so I would cringe too. Oh, that's awesome, Maidella. Welcome. So if we are below, this is hell? So it is hell. Okay, so it's not. I forgot about that. It's not. That's true. Hell wouldn't have coffee. This can't be hell then. Valify nodded sagely. What exactly is my sentence for? Have I been that bad? The men all exchanged myriad expressions with each other. I mean, taking the fall for evil, isn't that not quite as bad as actually doing the evil, though? Although, if I helped him along the way, that's a little more understandable, I guess. I could not deny that. Although he was doing some bad things, I did not find him evil in the slightest. A guy named Knight, hello! What your opinion? Do you think Hirashi no Nakuro Nihon will ever get localized? I don't know. That's not something I can really say. I'm pretty sure Hole was localized on Steam, wasn't it? Oh, sorry, Matthews. I think it just wasn't localized on the Switch or PS5. Raiders! There's a raid? Hold on, let me check. I'm gonna catch it this time. I'm trying. Rainy! Hello, Rainy! Thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing? I'm playing a demo for a new Otome game that has English voice acting, and it's actually a Western game. It's been pretty solid. I've been doing the voice for the MC whenever the official voice doesn't do it, because there is actually an official voice. It's really good too. And hold on. Let me pull up a clip of Rainy's, so those of you that aren't familiar can, you know, check out Rainy. Oh, Claudio, thank you for subscribing. Hold on, Rainy. Let me find some. My Halloween outfit looks so snuggly. Thank you. It is very snuggly. It'd be more snuggly though if we could snuggle in it together. I'm gonna bring this one. It looks amusing. I'm not sure this short is yelling at me. Hold on. You want the Say So song? That's like 11 months ago though. The I Am Say So song. I mean, we can watch it anyway, even though it's 11 months. I was gonna bring something more recent, but I feel like that one looks kind of funny. Give me 1 sec to just pull it up so you guys can see it. Bit of an intro. Hold on. I was gonna pull up something. I usually like to find something either that's like really new and really good, or something really painful that I feel like the raider would not want me to share on my stream, but I like sharing to be an asshole. Hold on. Here we go. Okay. This is Rainiest Say So song. Oh my god, this. instrumental's killing me already. It's actually really good. These harmonies hit hard, man. You can ask though. Only Rainy can ask though. That's a lie. I mean, you'll toe the line though. that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Thank you for the interesting suggestion. I feel like that was a pretty good example of Rainy. The volume was low. I'm sorry. I had to turn the volume somewhat low so that you guys could hear. Because I have the game up and it takes too long to kind of readjust. So hopefully that was okay. But thanks again so much for the raid. I missed when Rainy domed an onion. Was that a Twitch bot or is that on YouTube? I might have to look that up later. I might need to look that up. I'm curious. I'm curious about Rainy doming the onion. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to doming all 5 of these guys at once, even though they're probably all gonna dom me. It's fine. Thank you, Louise, for the silver. Thank you. No, thank you. Don't listen to chat. They're liars. It's fine. They try to tell me I'm not say-so too, and I don't believe them. So, Rainy, I propose an alliance. You'll believe me when my chat says that I'm not say-so, and I'll believe you when your chat says you're not say-so, okay? I feel like that sounds like a good plan. This did not seem to be the time to contest that. Objection! Rainy believes me. Your opinion doesn't matter. Deal. Perfect! There we go. At least I have one person in the world who believes me. Oh, Anime Watcher, hello! Hello. Okay, so it looks like maybe I destroyed more than a town. The fuck did I do? Damn. You guys do not hear my stomach growling. You do not. Hold on. I thought things would get better if I... So whatever I did to try to help everyone obviously made things go to shit instead, very bluntly. Well, that didn't help. Oh no. Okay, so I probably shouldn't have taken the blame. I probably should have let him die. What? That was the last thing I could have ever expected to hear. I mean, that's fair. If he's mad that I died, that is kind of fair. What? I thought I wouldn't care, man. It was justified. We wanted to change the country. Well, you changed it all right. That's like a stab in the gut. Ugh, pain.
I meant for the better, not for the worse. What happened?
Yeah, what happened? Is there any game lore? We're still learning. This is the demo, and it's only the first part of the demo. The demo is really long. I don't think we're going to be able to finish it today if we finish it. So, because I have another visual novel I really want to finish in October if I can. So I don't know if I'll be able to do more of it or not, but I definitely wanted to at least check it out while it's on Kickstarter. Alright, I understand. I didn't like my delivery. Alright, I understand. This is because I was his partner, right? That kind of does make sense, though. Because if someone is doing something atrociously horrible, and you allow it to happen, knowing that it's going to be atrociously horrible, you might as well have done the bad thing yourself because you knew it was going to happen but you didn't. If you had any power, assuming to do anything against it, and if you didn't when you could have, you might as well have done it because it wouldn't have happened if you potentially tried to stop it. Damn, that's a lot of people. That is more than one town for sure. So he died in it too. Holy shit. Unless he means the dude, I don't know. But it sounds like he means more like he died in whatever it caused. Someone pointed at himself with a grim expression. So he did die in it. Also, I'm saying, look at him. The best way for evil to win is for good to do nothing. Exactly! Exactly. Because it paves the way. If no one opposes something, then, you know, it just kind of steamrolls. Valafar cut him off before he could begin his tale. Deflated, Zephan pouted but did not protest. All because of what he did? No, that's not entirely true. You're right. I did enable him. Instead of telling to rein himself in, I encouraged him. But I thought he knew best, so I never disagreed with him. I just aided him in the pursuit of his... No. Our goals. I thought if I limited myself to a certain extent, my hands wouldn't be dirtied, but... If he was the one to administer the poison, then I was the one that brewed it. That's a way to view it.
And if I could give my life for him to continue on his path, our path, then it would all be okay.
I had gladly done so, in the end. I rubbed my neck where the axe had fallen. I should have seen it all coming. It's like, if it makes you feel any better, other people also didn't see it coming. They didn't see it coming! No, see! Oh, that's super serious, and then the name tag just says, Boss, shut up! Every game has to be boss. Guess other people did worse things then. It doesn't make me feel better at all! That just makes it worse! I'm not some cruel person. Or... I hope I'm not, you know, given the situation. So gotta just fulfill my work. And what if I don't want to?
Hell is not a fun place. Do you want a taste of it?
That depends. Are you
Hell
giving
is
it to
not
me?
a fun place. Do you want a taste
Wait,
of
is it looping the line?
Hell is not.
Yes, it is! Oh boy.
Do you want a taste of it?
No, it was different every
You
time.
stirred up so much trouble.
Oh shit, it went on to other lines. Oh no. I think what happened there, just a heads up, if the dude is still here, I feel like what might have happened there is that they could have been all recorded in a string and maybe it wasn't cut and it's just all the takes for the rest of the lines. That's all good. I get to listen to all of the voice there if I want. I should have done a quick save. Good luck, Kohi! Honestly blessed though. I got to hear more of his voice. I got to hear all the takes and I was like, Orias, I think that's my second favorite voice so far, below Valafar. Wait, you're discussing, what did my friend do? Sorry, I had to like, my nose was like so stuffy for a second and I could not breathe. Now I'm good. You didn't hear that. I hope to God my mic did not pick up that stomach grill. How's it going, man? Hello. His eyes narrowed, and for a moment I could see the flames of hell in his pupils. No, that's okay. So Felix ended up there. All we did was for nothing. The guy with messy hair? Which one? They all have like slightly messy hair in like the best way. Like windswept, haughty hair. I want to ruffle all their hair, but none of them are allowed to ruffle mine. His choices after my passing were ultimately his own, but was it my fault? I was the catalyst, wasn't I? Maybe I should go down there after all. As if he could read my thoughts, Kim gently put a hand on my shoulder. He rebuked the sharp man while giving my shoulder a comforting squeeze. What's the name of the guy with horns? Was that Kim? I feel like that might have been Kim. I think so. I'm bad with names. Yeah, Kim, okay, it is cool. I got it right for once. He didn't apologize, making Kim sigh, but he didn't press the matter. So I guess these guys didn't choose anyone's sentencing. So whoever does the sentencing, us Reapers are just kind of like, do the sentencing. We don't sentence it, we just carry it out. I wish there was a way I could appeal it. I mean, I've already been in purgatory, right? Maybe it's what we did in purgatory that decided where we should end up. That's why I don't remember much. I've just been sleeping. What do you mean? A lot on it. They're too busy to deal with us. They're just like, we're gonna just put these people to sleep and abandon them here. I slipped the radar. That's how I got out of this. What's a radar? I was just forgotten. So I was forgotten. Pain. There was an awkward moment of silence. I definitely could tell there were things they weren't telling me. But, in truth, I needed time to process all this. I nodded along, as though I understood all that they had told me, but I felt that it had yet to sink in. Get some rest. Yeah, I probably should get some rest, have some naps. It was as if he'd read my mind. Some time to, like, rest while I'm conscious, maybe. Set up a cool room. Cool as in temperature or cool as in some rad room? Oh, yeah. Let's find out. You knew I'd be coming? I like how the girl just bullied them all. It's like, their taste is all shit. Oh, well, I'll be sure to thank her. They said she's lazy and troublesome, but the girl's been nice to me so far. Although this coffee is cold, the warmth it gave my heart was something I felt nostalgic for. I held on to it tightly as we exited the office and made for the place that would be my new home. Damn, that's one fancy car. I wish I had this car, man. I like the scythe hanging from the dash. It's a really nice touch. I was terrified out of my mind. This was not dramatic enough, but it's fine. Oh, she wouldn't know what a car is! Oh, God! We were inside a strange contraption. Mini carriage. Just like, you know, it's a carriage, but moves with gas. Mercedes carriage. You know. said, yet there were no horses and it moved of its own accord. Sorcery. I got everything in sorcery. So good. And to make it worse, it moved too quickly. Yes, I would! Yes. Sayer sat to my right and Zephyr to my left. Let's hold both of their hands. Can we have a sandwich CG here, please? You know, right out of the blue. Well, yes! We got the sandwich! Yo! We got the sandwich. There's no CG yet, but you know, listen. This is easy. You just have to use some brain and use some imagination. And you can have a sandwich. Look, wow! 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 It's a sandwich, CG! It's a Pam sandwich! This is the best day of my life. You just have to be a little creative. And then it's a sandwich still. We were sandwiched between them, squished like a child hiding inside a cupboard. What do I think I'm gonna do to it? This disappointed face. Hold on, I gotta zoom in on that. The disappointed face is like my new favorite thing. Just I hope there's a lot of disappointed Kame in this game. Because I love his disappointed face. It just makes me laugh. I feel like I probably shouldn't laugh at someone's disappointment, but you know, the face just gets me. It's just a really good face, and I need to see more of it. Good about Sam Marcarius, thanks for stopping by. And Sunnyside, hello. Ah, chatbot, go away. Go away. Done. Dead. Got him. Okay. Also, Ragnar, thank you for the follow. Orias was seated in the front, staring out the window. Kame, who was driving this bizarre vehicle, huffed a languished sigh as he spun the wheel.
I would prefer that not happen, if you don't mind.
I forgot that I liked his voice too. His voice also kind of makes me laugh. Kim, I feel like I want to be the child that disappoints Kim. All the time. Just be like, Daddy, are you proud? And he's like, no. That's the dynamic I want here. You no longer have your underwear. Wow. The pants have been gone for a while, but that's I guess as far as a jump as you can go. Give me 1 second. Bah. He's like, I'm gonna get out of here if you keep this up. It's cold now. That's okay, it's okay. The hotness will warm. It's fine. I forgot they were talking about seats because I remembered you say I know that you no longer have your underwear on, and I thought Orias. My brain mixed up what was happening in the game, and my brain thought Orias was saying certainly you wouldn't dare take my underwear. I was like, yo. I misunderstood. I hadn't realized that I had a death grip on the leather seats. My nails had been digging in and my knuckles had gone white. I held the angel's hand, and while I was still in fear for my life, well, non-life, he was positively delighted. Because we hold hands.
You can hold my hand too.
Yes, please! Please make this a CG in the future and bless me. I took him up on that offer. Yeah, baby! So even in the demo, even though we don't get to stream a lot of it today because I don't have very long since I have to keep streaming shorter, we get to hold hands with these two guys at the same time! This is great. This is a great game. Great stream. Add an eye tracker challenge. You don't understand though. Eye tracking is actually pretty hard to get. I've looked into it before because I was thinking eye tracking could be a fun addition to Otome streams, but you have to buy like not even software. You have to buy some hardware for it, like a special type of camera and stuff, I believe, and it's pretty expensive and shit. So I don't really think I can probably do that, unfortunately. Yeah, the infrared camera. I'll try for this, dog. My strength was divided between holding each hand. Nice. Please tell me the music drowned that out. Please tell me the music drowned that out. Can't die again. I guess that confirms that we can die as Reapers. So Reapers aren't immortal. It's hard to die as them though, but they can. Streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Are you using OBS or Streamlabs? Well, I'm using OBS, but I am also using Restream to use it on both at once. I mean, would you be a nervous wreck if you didn't know what a car is and you've never seen one before and then you were reincarnated into a world that had cars? I'd be pretty fucking frightened. There's like giant metal dinosaurs that people go inside and they vroom vroom bitch and they kill you. Like, that's pretty frightening to me. Stasis. Okay, so we're in between, but it's not purgatory, it's stasis. Got it. I breathed a glance outside. It was bizarre. Gone were the structures I had grown up with, or the rubble it had become. Instead were looming buildings and bright lights. So it kind of looks more like the modern world, even though it's stasis. Got it. Also, don't worry about sending supers for the like specific purpose of using an eye tracker or whatever. It's a bit more complicated than that, so I don't really want to encourage like supers for any specific use. Supers, just as a tip, if you're enjoying the stream, are always welcome, of course. But I don't want people to feel like for any specific like monetary goal or something, unless I like make it a thing in advance. I don't want people to like donate trying to get something specific because I still can't really make any promises. So don't specifically try to donate for eye tracking. That's true. A lot of things in the modern world would terrify you if you didn't know what they were. It does seem like it's alcohol time. I had so many questions. Stomach! Shut the fuck up. The purgatory humans? So am I going to heaven? So maybe I will in the end. But only after my Reaper shit is done.
You are special, Case.
God, I love his voice. It's so relaxing. I want him to be a VTuber. I want to listen to him for like hours. My stomach, shut up.
You stirred up so much trouble they didn't know what to do with you.
Ah. So it's not like I'm getting out of like a bad sentence. They just literally don't know what the fuck to do with me. I mean, that's probably relatable. If I asked you guys, like, hey guys, I died. What should you do with me? I'm pretty sure you guys wouldn't know either. You'd be like, I don't know, man. What do you guys think would happen? If I was to be sorted like this, where would I go? I'm curious. So that's why I was there so long. They just literally didn't know what to do with me. And just frown. I like this chill beats with the car scene. It's very nice and relaxing. So I didn't have any skills? I guess I couldn't help work. I'm a useless shit. Oh, I was too dangerous. So they had to like kind of not paralyze, but kind of keep me from moving or doing much. What? Who am I dangerous to? Myself. That's fair. I guess I am a danger to myself sometimes. Point taken. But I'm not that reckless. Or I scoffed at me. And I'm here now, aren't I? It's like under strict supervision, ma'am. I do know of Vox, very much so. I watched Vox's debut. No, wait, I think I didn't miss his debut, but I watched it like the day after. Really? Not a toe out of line. What is that from? What is that from? There's some sort of music or scene. Like, I don't want a toe out of line. What is it from? Oh, I remember, never mind. I was thinking of the fucking Howler letter. That'll be a tough question. My soul felt heavier. Things were still foggy, and I'd barely had any time to think here. I think I have changed. I just need to figure out how. They're like, well, hopefully you're not even more of a dangerous time bomb. Do we blow up the Earth's core or something? It sounds like we might as well have. Wow. It's like, wow, I've never seen you be this much of a dick. Thanks for calling him out, Zuff. I like how blunt he is, just calling the other guy a dick. And he just didn't even say anything in response. He's just like, he knows he's a dick, so he didn't even say anything. How come you all know me? Yeah, really though, isn't that kind of weird? I appreciate the help, but is there a reason you're looking out for me? Series of unfortunate events. Killed a small township? No, didn't they say it was like hundreds of thousands? I don't think that was a small township. Sounds like it was a little more than that.
So if you mess up, we all die.
Okay, so it's a death game. Yeah, I'll bet. I don't know if anyone really wants to have their fate in my hands. This is probably just about the worst idea in the history of anything. Have your life rely in my hands. Oh shit. Yeah, it did say ravage the world, I'm pretty sure.
Zafan.
Oh, Zafan! It's not Zafan, Zafan. I probably missed that when they said the dialogue the first time. Okay, I gotta remember that. Zafan, Zafan. I like that name. It sounds really nice. Zafan. Rolls off the tongue nicely. No, I don't want anyone dying for me. Besides, aren't we already dead? All right. At last, we were free from the nightmarish ride. The car? I was sitting in my brand new room. Although the structures I've seen so far have been unfamiliar, this was close to my old quarters and Felix's home. Wait, so we were banging Felix before this, maybe? Was this on purpose? They told me to stay out of the kitchen for now and just ask them if I needed any help, since there would be machinery I did not know how to operate. I was given this watch thing to contact them, but how could that possibly work? Is that like a smartwatch? Sorcery. The recurring use of the line sorcery is like my favorite thing so far. Just as I started tapping on the surface, something appeared on the screen and the watch began to make noises. After several moments of deliberation, I tapped it. Ha! Like, I don't know what to do with this thing. I threw the infernal device and a shatter replaced the sound of his voice. I just broke a fucking smartwatch. What was gonna cost them? I shouldn't have done that. I think. Sorcery. Oops. The next day. Okay, please teach me how to use it. I'm helpless. While the device was sturdy, the screen itself needed some repairs. The men were shocked at my strength, though Lilia praised me until Kame shooed her out. And so, Stefan was here with a case of tools. Yeah, imagine being the guy on the other side being like, what the fuck? That would be so cursed. Imagine you have a Discord call with a cute girl, she just screams and smashes the camera and you're like, what the fuck? Yeah, maybe you should have taught me in the first place. I didn't even know what a fucking car is. After I tossed the infernal device away from me as far as I could, I thunked it against the wall and fell to the floor with a spectacular shatter. Was this supposed to be before then, or is this like flashback maybe? I'm a little bit confused on the order here. I feel like maybe this is a flashback? Foul creation! I climbed up onto the counter and looked for some sort of a weapon. Luckily, I found a broom to brandish the cursed item. Not that I knew anything about exorcism, but perhaps I should have joined a convent after all. You know, that was definitely a dangerous situation when you're like, maybe I should have joined the nuns. Before I had any more time to regret my course in life, hurried footsteps echoed outside of my door. Stefan's like, what the fuck, bro? Stefan was huffing after opening the door and the group of guys piled in. Beside him was Valafar, who was sleepily rubbing his eyes. He looks even more terrified. That was very much a die, foul beast moment. Orias was in tow and Seer peered inside curiously. While Kame wasn't very visible, I could still see him rubbing his temple. Kame is the one that's like, oh boy, realizing how they fucked up. You could have knocked. I mean, something did happen. I got afraid. The angel furrowed his beautiful face as he came up to me, still crouched at the counter. He put a hand on my head, and his eyes did a once-over of me. Like, I could have been hurt, bitch! He actually looks concerned. I must have made a big racket. A voice started coming out of my watch, and I thought I was possessed! It was terrifying! He was like, yeah, that was me? Calling me terrifying?
Thanks. That was my voice. Is my voice that scary?
Sorry sorry to tell you this way, bro, but just a little. Oh no, it's so scary that maybe you should stay here all night just so that I don't get scared again. And I can learn to get used to the voice. He whispered to Arias, who nodded, much to Zafon's dismay. Yeah, I maybe should have explained how it worked just like a little bit. The only one who understands. I tried to slide off my seat, but Valafar stopped me. Yeah, broken glass would be pretty bad. Cool, so I'll stop getting injured every 2 seconds once I get used to my body. That is true. Paper cuts fucking hurt. I've had a broken bone that hurt less than some paper cuts that I've had. God damn it. You know what's even worse than paper cuts? You guys know those plastic files that you get in Japan that you like put paper in, but they're like translucent plastic, sorry? Have you ever got like a paper cut type thing with a plastic folder? That is pain. That is pain. You've had paper cuts inside your nails? That is horrifying. That is horrifying. He spoke bitterly and glared at the floor as though there was a sheet of paper lurking, threatening to slice him. How unfortunate. That was delivered poorly. How unfortunate. Oh no, I broke it. We sound out loud. Yeah, how did you manage it? I'm curious too. While Valafar picked up the watch, Stefan and Orias studied the floor of any debris. I realized that I'm giving her almost my Minfilia fucking voice. Not my Minfilia fucking voice, but my Minfilia fucking voice, you know. Like not the voice that you use when fucking Minfilia. The voice that you use when talking to fucking Minfilia. They confiscated my broom and then began the lecture. I feel like I deserve this lecture. Okay, now we're back. That was a flashback. Got it. Oh, you didn't think I was... Well, then what did you think I was gonna do? Just magically understand it? I said I was sorry. I told you I thought the watch was possessed. I was just kind of trying to save my own hide, you know? I mean, there still would have been technology. A pencil is a type of technology. A catapult is a type of technology. The guillotine that took my life is a type of technology. You know, there's different types of technology. I just wouldn't have had technology from that era. He gave Arias a pointed look. Next time, maybe don't talk. Understandable. That's true. Thought I'd be safe as a Reaper, but I thought we just determined that I'm not always safe. You better learn fast, boss. Really? Oh, like what? I thought I'd be safe as a Reaper at least. See, it reminded me. I'm dumb. I nodded. But how come they go rogue? You just want to steal someone else's life, maybe? Not makes sense for some of the hell people. Steal someone else's life and then you don't have to go to hell anymore. We all stared at him. I mean, that's fair, but I feel like it's also a bit of a jump to assume just because someone can empathize and understand that they're going to go rogue themselves. I just noticed the bows on his jacket. That is so fucking cute. I want this jacket! I really want this jacket. Although, so far, if I could cosplay any of them, I feel like I'd probably want to cosplay the MC or cosplay Kane. Because Kane's design would be really fun to make as a cosplay. No? Maybe not Kane. Maybe him. I feel like his would be pretty fun too. I don't know. Probably more him, maybe, I think. Seer, I think. Are there any bad angels? Seer shook his head.
Angels cannot have ill intent, so it is not possible for them to stray.
I do find one other note that I have so far as well. I really like Seer's voice, but I feel like his voice is a little quiet compared to everyone else. Like when I have the level somewhere where I can hear everyone else really well, I do find it a bit hard to hear him. I don't have some compression or something to bring it up a bit. Might help with that. Probably something that would help. I don't know about just gain though. Like probably need some sort of compression to bring it up as well, because I think it's just the soft tones. So that even if it's at a similar volume, it's kind of hard to hear, even if the peaks are around the same place. Wouldn't it be amazing if this game got like $1 billion funding and we can have like full voice acting with this cast? That would be wild. That sounds so good. But I know how expensive that would be. That would be so difficult. How can they not have any intent? How can they not have any ill intent? They're like physically incapable. So our goal for the most part for most Reapers is to become human again then, I guess. Or some of them want to be promoted to higher work, or some of them want to become angels. Got it. So they try to stay very solitary because they're not, their goal isn't to be here forever, so they don't want to make attachments, really. He literally said angels are built different. True. Got it. It's only casual. That's fine with me. If it's only casual, none of them will protest if I have casual with all 5, right? It's fine. Angels get to deal with the nice parts of life. That is true. I get to be someone's guardian angel. It sounds kind of nicer than watching people die all day. So is there a higher position than Reaper? It seems Angel is a higher position. Or probably people like Reaper management, maybe? Be the people in charge instead of the people like doing the reaping. That's my guess. So not everyone will want to go back to being a human. That looks sad. Never mind. I changed my mind again. I think if I ever cosplayed one, I would want to cosplay Kame. I feel like the makeup and the hair and the ears and the glasses would be really, really fun. I also just kind of feel like I want these glasses. I just want these for like daily use. I want these glasses. Also, oh my god, I just noticed! Another weakness I have is guys with black gloves pulling one glove off. talked about this before in probably Color Malice, but I like this right here. It's usually blocked by the text box, so I didn't really notice it that much, but I thought I saw it and I had to just like check, you know. That is very okay. That is very okay. Also, I say hello. Family have so many weaknesses. It's kind of true though. I'm just always down bad, huh? Hi, Grian. It's a lot to take in. Sarah pet me on the no! He's downgraded to worst boy. He is ruining my fucking hairstyle. Sarah pet me fondly on the head, even though I glared at him not so fondly. That is the sadistic angel giving me head pats. That is one sadistic angel. God damn it. Mariah's bristled. That's where it stemmed from, I think, Daniel. Fucking Sebastian. I didn't really have a thing for gloves until Black Butler. It's fucking Sebastian. I feel like Sebastian awakened things in a lot of people. Some of which you didn't know they would exactly be into Sebastian and found out the hard way, probably. He definitely awoke things in a lot of people. Poor Akka, did you have that experience as well? Did Sebastian awaken things in you? I feel like most people have had that experience. Dang, I guess he's not nice of an angel then if he's not nice to them ever. You were so awoken, right? I feel like I was more awoken from Joker. I think that was his name in it, Joker. The one from the you know, the guy from the circus one. Oh no, yes, that's true. Also Crud. Also hi Crud. Agni. Yes, all of the yes. Agni's a softie who would destroy me. Now I have two on my list. Agni and Yor. My list is growing. So you're hold on one sec. Sayer gave him a look. It'd be funny if Akka was like, nah, not really. Akka's like, nah, Sebastian didn't awaken anything. To be fair though, I feel like with Akka, those things might have been awakened before Sebastian. Sebastian just might have reinforced. I like the shocked face too. The expressions are really nice. Sometimes I find an issue that I have with a lot of Otome games is that, and this is one that I have right now with Olympia Soiree, the expressions in Olympia Soiree sometimes are so subtle that unless it's a close-up, you can barely tell that there's a difference in the expression. But I do find the expression changes in this are pretty distinct, and I like that. Stop teasing him. I'm sure it's because I'm new. I defended him more for my sake than his, if I were to be honest. So that he can keep doing it. Sorry. I thought a demon was in there. Genuinely, just smash it because it was a demon. He's offended. He's like, you're afraid of me, bitch. Don't trust the angel. I don't fully trust this bitch either. I'm not gonna lie. I don't trust him. Well, who isn't? He's just like offended. He is offended. Arias pointed at himself and then to Kane. He's like, do you not notice that we're demons, bitch? And it's like, nah, not really. And no one Vtuber, hello. Ayo, who's this green chick on the sticker? That'd be Aka! That isn't me, that is Aka, who is also in chat right now, actually, but on the YouTube end. It'll be Akamana, who is also a streamer here at Playasia with me. And she's gonna be streaming Clea 2 tomorrow. Are you demons? I thought you were Reapers. I'm gonna get confused. Not mutually oh my god, that is a precious smile. I know it's the second time I'm zooming in on the same character, but this is precious. I must protect. I must protect. I must protect this man. Aww. His expressions are my favorite, I think. Wait, was the bot back? Oh my god. Hold on. I got it. Thanks for the heads up, Alejandro. Okay. Gone. Okay. And we do have to stop pretty shortly, by the way, but I'll see how much more I can get. But it should give you at least a pretty decent vibe so far with the game to figure out if this is something that you want to download and give it a run for yourself, because of course the demo is free. You can get the demo on the Kickstarter page, which I have as a link on YouTube. And if you're not on the YouTube end, don't worry. There's exclamation point YouTube, and that'll bring up YouTube for you so you can access it there. Also, I really love the chill BGM in this. I don't know if this is like royalty-free music or if it was custom made for the game, but if this particular song was custom made, I really hope that it comes in the OST, which comes with one of the versions, because I like it. I can imagine just like listening to this and chilling, getting some work done all day. That'd be nice. I see. They've always been terrifying in the paintings I've seen. The BGM is such nice vibes. After many hours of patience from Zafan, with Valafar and even Lilia occasionally dropping by to help, I think we finally understand this device. While it is a watch, they say it is like a smartphone that is capable of doing many other things I need for my Reaper work. I still could not say that I've grasped everything, but I believed I could work this. I can't read, I'm tired. Alright, let's give it a test. Phone call. Never mind. Wait, I don't think I'm ready. Okay, we're gonna start with a text. That might be less terrifying. It's probably a good call, Zafan. Who should I send a text to? I probably don't get to hear their voice if I send them a text, but I can see their face. I'm kind of leaning towards Kame myself if it's maybe the face instead of hearing. Let's go with Kame. Oh yeah. Oh no, I have to type the text? Why can't I send it? I think it froze. Hold on. I gotta figure out why it's freezing. Give me 1 sec. Oh, it worked! Hold on, it worked. It worked. Oh god, I just had to click one more time. Not too frightened anymore. Nah, we're good. Hold on. Ah! I just hit the send button! That makes sense. Let's keep hitting the send button. See if that works. You just click to send text. Yeah. Oh, okay, now it works. I must have like rapid clicked or something. Is there like a screenshot thing that's linked to like rapid clicking? Because maybe that's what I did. I was like, okay, cool. Now I have a photo of Game on my PC. I mean, I'm winning. But that was what it meant to do. It is, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, for someone who just picked it up, I think instant typing is pretty fast. Don't like the sound of that. Understandable. I mean, I don't even know what office work is yet, and I don't like it. I feel like I'd rather die than have to do office admin work, honestly. It does seem sometimes it isn't responsive, though. Because there's been a number of times, I don't know if maybe the hitbox is like really particular or what, but there have been a number of times I try to click it and it doesn't do anything. Or would I? Came sadist root. Came glove sadist root. This is giving future flags. Yo, call he that wink, yo. Damn. 17 plus Otome game with at least one sadist confirmed. Damn. Why am I getting the feeling that you can be mean sometimes? Be honest. Hold on. Oh shoot, hold on. Okay, this is weird. It works if I hover over it when I click out of the game, when I like alt tab, but if I'm directly in the game, it like doesn't for some reason. Hold on. There we go, I got it. Oh no, I clicked it, but it didn't work. Oh god. Hold on. No. Come on, click. Come on! Let me in! This is the let me in meme. Hold on. Come on. I got it to work. It just took a few tries. Let's see what it says. I like that you can choose from options in the text. That's fun. A false assumption, I assure you. That's not very assuring. I'm just saying that is not super reassuring. Text coming so fast. That's because you're a fast typer like me. The scratch marks in her. Oh! They mean the scratch marks on his watch. Right. I misread that as the scratch marks on Orias when he first started, and I was like, what? I was. That's okay, Alka. Me too. I got a little concerned, but not in a bad way. Holy shit. This is making the context. This is making my to play these kind of games. Let's hear more about how he was quite rough. Or not, I guess. Now call someone! Nice. Nice. I'm like, what? We were moving too fast. No. It's been 3 hours. Time to call someone. Voice chat. We need Valifar. Oh yeah. For those of you who don't know, this game has I don't know how much it is, but similar to Mystic Messenger, this game has texting and calling. I don't know how frequent it is, or if it's on a real time, or if it's like story based, but it does have features where you can text and call people. I feel like this is introducing that mechanic. Voice-wise, Valifar. It is the next part of my test, thank you. Just in case any of these lines have voice, please. I like how the face shows up on the watch. I like how it's a pocket watch design type thing too. It's gorgeous. I kind of feel like, if it wasn't so expensive to make pocket watches and shit, oh god, hiccup, and shit, this would have been a really, really cool like backing project. Ah! Hiccups, no! I gotta end stream really soon. Don't you dare fuck up. Don't you dare fuck up my stream with hiccups. Yes, I'm gonna say yup. I think it'll come out more naturally. Yup, I think I'm getting rather proficient at this calling thing. You're doing excellent. Keep up the good work, he says while trying not to laugh. I've learned not to throw things anymore. No, not for now at least. Piss me off and I'll throw it at you. For now at least. He doesn't think he'll be putting the other guy to work good. What the fuck does he have against the fun? We'll find out eventually.
Ah.
Yes.
I sense that you'll be putting Zafan to work again in the future. Good. However,
yes.
If the urge ever does strike you to throw your phone,
An urge be striking.
Please aim it towards Arias.
Oh. I guess he doesn't like Arias even more. Damn. God, I love his voice. Oh, do you have a grudge against him?
Not at all. You are simply the only one who could get away with it.
Not me. Every time he speaks, just like melt in my chair. We gotta get this game like $1 million funding just so that I can be fully voiced, just so I can hear. Just so I can hear him all day. Thank you. I'm not entirely sure about that. He may retaliate.
I shall offer you my protection.
Please do. Imagine just getting this guy to follow you around all day. That'd be great. Then I will aim as best as I can.
Excellent.
I like the excellent. Oh, damn. He's not even mad. He just like eavesdropped and he's like, whatever. He ruffled my hair with a proud look in his eyes and I punch him for messing up my hairdo. Thanks, teacher. Like, alrighty. He clapped his hands together. Yeah. Oh, love a tour of the place, but I gotta go. Oh no, I want to get to know each of them better. We're gonna speedrun. I want to get to know all of them better real quick. I do! Speedrun. I gotta go, but speedrun. Just boss. You shook my hand with a playful show of pomp and circumstance. Will everyone like me? I like everyone, so let's hope. Already do, perfect! We're already dating, it's fine. Zafan yelped, completely taken unaware by a voice from behind. So he's a sneaky one. Perfect timing, Valifar. Where'd you come from, bitch? We're gonna at least learn about Valifar. Oh, what's in there? Training dummies, got it. Ooh, so I guess there is a chance Reapers can kill people. Oh yeah! Do we kill people or just take their souls, I wonder? Does our line of work involve a lot of combat? Depends, oh fuck. Good thing I can punch the lights out of people really well. I am strong. I remember hearing of those before, but I didn't think I would be something I'd actually deal with. I have to fight. Oh, she did the line. I didn't have to. Yes. Oh God, how do you fight a ghost? I looked at him in horror. To be fair, that's pretty terrifying. You jest, surely. She's like, I assure you. I wish he'd write that. She's like, Madame, I assure you, I do not. I want to hear him read it. While his face was relatively smooth, I could definitely see him biting back a smile. Was my dilemma a source of amusement to him? How cruel. Fair enough. I know some combat. My best friend had taught me since we were younger.
Didn't do such a good job, did he?
Bitch!
You're here dead, aren't you?
Bitch! What was I supposed to do? Fight a guillotine? That was my own decision. True, but I mean, I also didn't try. It's just a difference between not knowing how and not trying. Arguably not trying is more shameful, but whatever. Ouch. Second place in what? Oh. Really tied with Kim. So Kim is first place as well. I feel like if you're both tied, you are both in. I think both first place is fine. I think you're both winners. Thanks. Good. Finally on good terms with him. Please do show me the ropes. Please just call me boss. Big shame. He has actually like, I'm actually the tour guide. The eyes glared with such intensity, even I had to look away. You did? It's like, none of your business. He briskly walked away. And then he went out of sight. Okay, so not very often at least that we gotta deal with ghosts. Rogue Reapers I feel like is probably much more of a common threat. Wow, I have a lot of responsibilities, don't I? Reports. Do I have to write them too? Okay, so I don't have to write the reports. Got it. Recorded automatically. It sounds fancy. Mario, thank you for the follow.
Which is not a stop on your tour.
Damn it. Kane blocking me. From out of nowhere, Kane popped in and regarded Valifar with a stern countenance. Welcome back, Josh.
Must each
Oh, fuck! I got it.
Must each one of you interrupt me?
I love this scroll back feature. In return, he greeted Kane with a withering sigh. Now I'm more curious. He chuckled, his eyes crinkling with his laugh.
Oh, are you going to the human world? I shall go.
Well, he wants to go with us. Nice! I feel like an angel probably is able to go there a little easier. Because people aren't so afraid of angels. He was rubbing his temple now, much like a school teacher who lost control of his students. That'll be fun. I can't wait to see how much the human world has changed. It's like a Danganronpa scary elevator on the way down. Oh, hi, Robert! Perhaps I could stand the wait longer. I was still not used to the sensation of riding what's it called, an elevator. Behold, NFTs! Oh no. What a nightmare. My stomach churned as we seemed to descend for ages. What if I can't handle it? I'm excited, baby. Perhaps you could sense I was rattled and spoke in soothing tones. I do have to end the stream on like really soon actually to set up for the next one. But I want to see a little bit of the human world if possible, because I feel like it's a bad spot to leave off. Oh my god, help her when she learns what Twitter is. Oh no! Arise has seen us all going in the elevator in the hallway and tagged along with it without being asked.
I wonder. Perhaps this is part of my business.
I love this tone! So good. And you're joining us too?
Because, like it or not, you're my business too.
He's like, bitch, I don't even want to go. I have to go. I feel like they do have some sort of rivalry too. I kind of like it. Demon and angel rivalry. Arias rolled his eyes but said nothing else after that. Gate is here. Let's go in. It was a short walk from the elevator while the rest of the building was styled differently. Age slowed! Shout! In the hallway. How come this place is rather dilapidated? That's fair! To make it kind of seem a little bit different, because everything in stasis would be static and wouldn't change. The 6 of us gathered in front of the gate. Centuries have passed. So they can go anywhere in time. Why is that? Because, you know, time just keeps going. Meaning, you're understaffed? They're just understaffed, literally. I wonder if that's why my punishment is be a reaper. And they're like, we're understaffed! Trouble? What kind of trouble? Would it not be better to go in order to collect souls? Ah, okay. So we go and we study the technology and take it for ourselves, basically. Interfere in history? That's kind of dangerous. That was a lot of information. I had a lot of questions. Are their souls not waiting for a long time? Look at all yes and no. Okay, so they can go back to right after their death. That's fine.
I see. It seems lonely, waiting for centuries.
Although I guess if you're asleep, you wouldn't feel it. But then, I suppose they haven't waited in the end. That's why they go back to the moment when they die. Rise hung to the back, and Zafan and Siri each held my hand as Kame approached the gate. I like how they keep holding my hand. This is nice. What's this checking Gamma? Hello. Do not harm the humans. Do not interfere in their affairs. I feel like we're going to be doing both of these things. Maybe not right now, though. I nodded like a good student. While he smiled, his tone indicated that he was quite put out. Damn. Held up a pocket watch with a blue cover. I think I'm just gonna make instant ramen in between streams. I need it really quickly. Thank you for subscribing. The door opened. Entryway glowed white. Follow me anywhere. He's like, I was speaking to boss. Ah, thank you. Too bad if it's rude. Without sparing a second glance, Kim stepped forward. I look at the doorway and that swallowed Kim! Not and! That is a that! That is a that! Oh, that was almost a really bad blunder on my part! It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Although it wasn't entirely different from the doors I passed through in my dream, it was a nervous pit inside of my stomach. Surprisingly, Arias spoke up, and in a moment he was gone as well. So I'll go together. The men nodded at me, and with my hands still clasped in between theirs, we walked forward. It is a nice demo. I'm enjoying it. Of course, like any demo that just gets released, it's gonna have its blips here and there, but I feel like overall it's pretty good so far. A cold breeze tickled my face and my clothes rustled. I feared the sensation would be unpleasant, but it was no different than stepping outside. Modern world now. I want to see her reaction, and then I really gotta end the stream. Hold on. I stopped doing the voice for the narration part just because I'm in a rush. But my hands quickly go my hand and gesture downwards to the sky, towards the sky. This place was not unlike stasis. Strange buildings were all around, although they seemed more plain than the ones I'd seen back home. Not that I've been in the non-human world for long. In fact, it was strange to think of myself as different from the humans. It is unfamiliar. And there's like, yeah, of course. I'm gonna speedrun it real quick, actually, without voice acting it, just cause I want to see a little bit, but bubble tea. He just wants bubble tea. I like the music for this scene. It makes it feel like a new beginning, kind of. It's very fun. Oh no! Sounds like a scam. Shady person. That's nice. Are they gonna tell me it's a scam? They're all just like, no. Blocking me. They're like, no. Oh god, I went off on my own!
Where did she go?
Oh fuck.
What do you mean, where did she go?
Only one of you could have been paying attention, but none of you were. That's not my fault anymore. Chapter 2! That's fine, we'll stop at chapter 2. I feel like that's pretty solid. That's a pretty solid point to stop for now, I feel like. So, there's actually quite a bit more of the demo, because the demo is the entire common route, so I knew we weren't going to be finishing the demo today. But I thought it would be fun to give it a try where the demo just dropped today, and I was curious about it. Chocolate milk, hello! So if it is something that you guys are interested in, you can check out the demo. There's a link on YouTube to the Kickstarter page if you want to give it a look. It just dropped today, so it's got like 29 more days, 30 if you're counting the rest of today as another day. So I am excited. I am excited to keep an eye on the project and see what kind of funding and how and where it goes. I feel like I probably won't stream any more of it anytime soon, just where I want to really lean into all this spooky stuff. But maybe sometime after it's out we can look into it, because it's probably going to be a while before anything after the common route is able to come out anyway. But I definitely want to keep my eye on the project. I'm pretty excited to see where it goes after what I've seen so far. With that being said, I gotta speed raid people really quick because I gotta get some food. So let's see who I can raid. Hold on. Let me turn off this, and let me turn on this. My spooky music. That's not very fitting right now, but it's fine. I'm glad you stuck around and enjoyed the stream. Thank you. Sorry that I have an uwu redeem right now. I think it can. Any game when it's in its first, any game from its first demo can only get better. So I'm excited to see where it goes. Anyway, I'm not gonna be able to pull up the screen showing who I'm reading just because I'm reading because I'm in a big rush. But let me see who we can raid. On YouTube, just to save time, I'm gonna raid my own waiting room. And on Twitch, no. On Twitch, who can we raid? Fumiko is playing Final Fantasy XIV in A Realm Reborn, and she has a link shell. Yo, I'm gonna raid Fumiko, and then maybe we can try to snipe her on stream in the Final Fantasy. Yo, keep an eye on her. Let me know what server she's in and shit. I want to snipe Fumiko's stream on the game. We're gonna raid Fumiko and her chat. Just so you know, when you get there, English only, use common sense, no backseat gaming, no personal questions. And I'll put all my links just in case any of you guys want to check out my future stuff as well. Let me make sure it's all there. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna run. You can put Playasia special delivery and copy and paste Joey's message on Twitch if you want. And we're going to raid my own waiting room on YouTube just to save a bit of time because I am like 15 minutes behind schedule. I gotta stream in 45 minutes, that isn't set up, and I gotta fucking cook, let alone eat. So, whoops. So we'll set up this raid and run for my life. Bye. And please, if you enjoyed the demo, please do go check out the project or retweet the trailer from their Twitter, whatever you want to do. I'm sure the devs would really appreciate it. Because when you have a Kickstarter running, every little thing helps, even if it's just sharing, yeah? So I'll see you guys later. Bye.